Okay, so I figured I'd show you this message first from the developers before I got into the game proper, because it seems like they really do care about us experiencing the game properly and in a way that is meaningful to us, just as Journey to the West is meaningful to the developers and a lot of Chinese people. And it's not really much here, but it's just saying, plan your time wisely, gaming time wisely. If you can, put on headphones. Aside from the boss battles, also enjoy the scenery and avoid spoilers. And also a reminder that this is a single player game, so like take your time. There's no need to rush and all that. And I thought that was a really sweet message. Sometimes, like they're happy about how, we've worked so hard or something like that. I've seen some messages like that, but here it's just saying, please enjoy this game and please take your time and make sure that, you have that experience, you have that great journey, because this is Journey to the West. So, yeah. I'm just going to go over this really quick. I've booted this is the second time I've booting this game up. The first time I had about 10 minutes of shader compilation, and I've already gone through the options quickly. And one thing I noticed was the controls, and there's actually type A and type B. And for type A, the attack buttons are on the face buttons, and the shortcut is on right trigger. And for type B, it changes the shortcuts to left trigger and the attacks to the shoulder buttons. So type B is very Souls style controls with the attacks on the shoulder, and A is more like regular action platformer. But for me, it looks like I can't actually completely customize them, but I prefer having my shortcut button on my left shoulder. So even though the attack buttons are there, I'm going to go with type B, because I actually would have wanted the attack buttons on the face buttons. So that's all I'm going to say about the options. I really turned down the settings and put on VSync and all that, so let's just jump straight in. So this is rather awkward. Oh, it's going straight in. Oh, that's okay. Seamless. So this is rather awkward because they released the game on a Tuesday of all days. That's the Monkey King with his full armor. Oh, that's great. To have it actually load into the game beforehand in the title screen and have it seamless, that's cool. That's cool. But yeah, it is like morning here, like Wednesday morning, a day after it came out. This is my first time booting it up. And I only have like a couple of hours to check this out before I need to go. So let's go. That's the Monkey King in his full armor. And I'm opening with fighting before Heavenly Kings. I don't know much about Journey to the West, unfortunately, but I grew up watching Monkey Magic, so. I thought this would have been the final battle. I'm about to fight the 100,000? You know what? I absolutely have no problem with my frame rate dropping right now, because it was dropping.
Master. Safe. The scriptures. Sound.
What?
All I ever wanted was a life in my mountain, free from you and your so-called merits. Those high above don't trust me. I understand that. And they send you and those.
So this is after Journey to the West, or
me to obey and serve once more. I understand that too. But what I don't understand is you bastards killing my kind.
Oh.
Stay back! Stupid dog! Mark this. He's not just any monkey. He's a monkey of merit. A monkey was made Buddha once. None other than me can challenge him to a duel. Look, monkey. I don't make a habit of fighting someone I've bested before. Here's my offer. If you lose, I'll take you to the Celestial Court.
This sounds like a great dub, and the voice acting choices are pretty good. It feels great.
I shall certainly take revenge, and they will level your mountain nonetheless.
I can see they don't care that much about lip sync, but like, you know, I grew up on dubbed Chinese movies. Like I don't mind.
We don't need to resort to violence. How about you bend the knees, admit the wrongs, and we can put this behind us.
All these years, except for that pig, you're the one who talks the tallest tales.
Except for that pig.
I am entertained. Speaking of entertainment, wouldn't it be fun if I pluck your extra eye out for my snack and allow you to keep the other two? Because I'd hate to let you miss how I'll slaughter each mongrel of the court. Those below, those above, and that black mutt of yours. Come at me, all of you.
They gave you many chances, yet you spurned each.
Did I just dodge and become invisible? I don't know what I just did, but it was awesome.
Buddha. Have you any idea how many would give their everything for immortality?
Immortality? For that word, all realms and beings have ruined themselves.
Ow. What's the... I can't keep track of this.
The Celestial Court welcomed you, foul monkey, yet you remain untamed. None shall save you now.
Dear brother, your edge needs honing. Good. I was in need of a back scratcher.
Oh, what's he doing? What's he doing?
Your bones will be a treat for my hound.
These camera angles. Oh, I'm getting some Advent Children vibes.
Foul monkey! Taste my axe!
What?
Rat! You call that a duel? The glare here is dazzling. Fight me in the woods if you have the guts.
Oh no! I have the crown?
And so ends the last tale of Sun Wukong. A hero who treasured his freedom
Just
above all else.
right. So ending
Buddhahood
and
he attained, yes, but
now it's just time
his
lapse.
celestial
Okay.
rules, for he yearned to come back and to revel in the simple joys with us. Little did he know, his choice to forgo the life above only fueled their mistrust. This stone has stood for countless days on the mountain. Since my youth, they've said that his remains lie within it. Unbegotten, undying, such is the nature of a stone monkey. Though his body was broken, his spirit endures. Into 6 relics he turned, and separately they escaped, choosing to stay hidden. Those are the 6 senses of the great sage. Yet no one has ever seen them, not in centuries. I'm old now. Venture through all the lands I cannot. Yet among you, there might be one who is destined. One that shall recover all his scattered relics. And upon the return of the relics to Mount Tuaguo, he may yet rise again.
Wow, that view. That opening. That opening. What did I just see? What did I just see? That was like 20 minutes, 15 minutes of just chapter 1. That was like, I straight up don't care if my frame rate dropped. Like, it was going like sub 30. I put on VSync and a 30 cap because when I did the benchmark, I was getting about 50 to 60. I thought that was fine, but that sequence, I was actually dropping sub 30 down to about 25. It was like, but still, it's like, of course it was bad. Of course it was dropping bad.
Nowhere better than a home. Reach death and ever grow. Huh? Yeah, you see, what bliss my fate shows.
Luck's around the corner. Seems like he just fell from a fruit tree here.
Perfect timing. This peach knew I needed a snack. You sneaky rascal! Dad, fool me! I'll make sure you regret it!
I have the staff. So who am I?
No matter how many times you come around, you're still as mischievous as ever, eh?
I'm having trouble soaking that in. It's like, okay, what so that's staff spin. Is that supposed to be my, like, deflect? It's like, just, wow. I need to look at the controls again. So dodge, jump, interact. Oh, X is interact. Light attack, heavy attack. So I've got a few different stances and staff spin. So like, there's no actual like block button. So that's okay. It's just that was me using the gourd. Okay. So so Journey to the West, like, if you're Asian, you grew up knowing the broad strokes of that story. It's like I grew up watching Monkey Magic, and this is afterwards, and like I didn't know what this was going to be. I didn't know what this game was going to be. All it said was that it was going to be based on Journey to the West, and I thought, well, it could have been anything. Like maybe it's set during the Journey to the West, and no, it's afterwards, after it's all done. And the Monkey King has been taken down. So like now I'm like, what am I? Am I like a splinter left behind? I remember when the reveal trailer was shown, and it was, well, the gameplay trailer was shown and shown my character defeating a boss, and then like this character was stopped by like the Monkey King in its full power. Like there was a copy of it, and like I remember people were speculating like, oh, is that like, is this like a Is that like a splinter sent off the train? Just look, wow, just look at this. How am I running this on my computer? This is amazing. So I don't have any skills anymore. So that's heretic. Sprint. I didn't show the button, but I just guessed it was L3. Gather. Oh, it's using the side prompt. So it's like Breath of the Wild, like optimizing the side prompts.
You cheeky monkey! How dare you interrupt my chanting!
Just look at this. This is all like this must all be mega scans or photogrammetry assets. Just look at that rock. That boulder. Just look at that. I'm not even at max settings and it looks amazing. Charged heavy attack. Do I need them? What was that line? Oh, is that a hint to destination?
Must. Report the Lordlings. I'm just taking my time walking. I could run, but oh wait, no, that looks like a shrine. Oh, what you waiting for? Pluck your hair and make an offer.
Yeah, that's a shrine. I shapeshifted a hair into incense.
Wind Mountain have long been waiting for your arrival. Ah, his spitting image, I'd say. Up ahead is Guan Yin Temple. Once it was bustling with worshippers, before it was ruined by that fire. Then
so Guan Yin is an important goddess in in Chinese Buddhism. Well, for me it would be Vietnamese Buddhism, but
the goodwill of men has been burned to ashes.
I've only heard a few things before this game came out because of like pre-release reviews, and I remember like a vague mention. I didn't just go into detail, but like obviously a lot of Westerners are not going to know about Journey to the West, and there's apparently like a way to apparently the way this presents it to you, how you learn about it, is done in an interesting way. Like, so what happens if I offer rest, travel? Oh, that's the pre-order gift. So what was that? Inventory. Oh, no. Lower tab, time gold, coconut wine, ginseng. Human delicacies, though rare, can't compare to the mountain monkey's carefree air. Strength rules, yield your seat. I'm a hero, a trailblazer's feet. So oh, okay, so if it has my mouse there, okay. So that looks like charges. So it looks like the pre-order bonus just gives me an extra charge. But then it has coconut wine, it heals the same amount of health, that's 33%. This interface is really efficient looking. Oh, I can hover over it. Actual like PC support. If I look at that. That's great. It does recommend the controller, but it's nice that there is actually like proper functional PC UI. Right. I had this thing, like yesterday I was thinking of what to say during the stream, and I was thinking like, I grew up watching Monkey Magic, and like I don't really know much about Journey to the West. I know the general plot of it, but I don't even really know the ending of it. So like I don't really know like what the main takeaways of it are supposed to be. Like it's an epic fantasy. But when I think of like Monkey Magic in particular, like that was a TV show that made a lot of people like aware of Journey of the West, or Journey to the West. Sparks. Is that a level? Okay. And like the thing about Monkey Magic in particular was that it didn't actually cover the whole story, right? Like because Journey to the West is a really long novel, and I don't know how long it is even. Like, I've never even really looked at it or tried reading it, but like I've known the adaptations, and I guess it means a lot of things to different people. I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm not sure what I'm trying to say, to be honest. I'm just thinking of like Monkey Magic in particular. Like what other experience do I have with Journey to the West? You know, and like after every episode there'd be this song, and it'd be talking about them, and the song was always about their destination, but the way that they sung about the destination, it always sounded like it was something they were never going to get to, because like maybe that place didn't even really exist. Of course, you know, me growing up now, it was really a song about an ancient city that used to exist, but like in the context of the show and me being a kid, I thought like they were searching for a city that even they didn't know existed. And then of course, you know, the TV show never ended with them getting there, so I thought, well, you know, it's kind of it. It's like they'll just never get there. They'll always be traveling to the west in this kind of vague goal. Ooh, rabbits. They'll always be traveling to the west for this vague goal. And just having adventures on the way with the Monkey King and you know, all the other characters. What was that? Oh, that little hop after the thing. That was cool. We've got interactable bushes. Scander of form? What's that?
Where was it? This treasure has a secret yet to be revealed. No idea. Wow. Yeah, I think the thing I got was some kind of key. I did get that spark though. I should look at that too. Unawakened, unfulfilled immortal bonds, patiently awaiting the moment to come. Foundation in staff dances. So I have like one skill point. Ooh, look at this tree. Sprinting, dodging. Light attack starter, staff spin. Oh, mobile spin. That sounds immediately useful. Survival. These are some interesting skill trees. So stamina, attack, and health. So it's using pretty basic principles of skill trees, like 3 branches. There's also these interesting paths here. Oh, you can see that there's actually like several other trees that are still locked. And like, can you see like there's like, it's an ancient like Chinese style lock instead of like a European lock. Right. So let's get something basic and get myself the noble skill. Spin. Because now I can just walk while doing it. It kind of looks like he's like strutting. Okay. Oh, that was a scripted sequence. What? That's the immobilize skill. I made a mistake of like rolling away instead of sideways, and I was like,
Oh, it's been a while, but the immobilize spell still works like a charm. Since you hail from Mount Huaguo, it won't hurt to teach you a handy trick. Now, here we go. Give me your hand.
a simple hand gesture.
There you go. Should you come across any miscreants, just point your finger at them and release this spell. You'll be able to hold them in place while giving yourself a breather. Sadly, mine is but a humble trick. Its power will wear off within a few short moments. Though it's
A few short moments. Like he's holding it for a while there.
Anyway, just consider it an ace up your sleeve. No! The young boys these days know no manners. Fear not. Teach them a lesson with your new spell.
Oh right, I just muscle memory went to using the extra attack. Ow. And that's another spark. I love that fadeaway animation. that effect. So something I've been thinking of as well. It's like a lot of people, a lot of younger people especially, it's like they're gonna like say that this is, oh, it's a Souls like. I really don't like that term because, like, you know, the Souls games were inspired by Zelda, so I'm kind of, it's an action adventure, you know. It's like, but when I'm playing through this, I'm kind of thinking, it's like, huh, how much of this is kind of like it's very Souls coded? How much of this is Zelda coded? Because we don't. People always have these expectations, you know. But so far, it feels like it has those, like, it does have like an alternate control set for Souls people, and like I am using that, but that's mainly because like the shortcut button. I'm opening the shortcut menu with the left trigger, and that's actually all I want. Because that's what I'm used to muscle memory wise. But you know, like in the end, like this is it's an action adventure. Like, when is the last time I've heard people call something an action adventure? Actually, like instead of calling it a Souls, like I don't remember actually. I think because I'm just gonna take it for what it is. You know? So I have another skill point. Slightly increases health recovery. Oh, and a magic skill tree. Okay. So I can also increase immobilize. So that can extend the time freeze. Let's go for some more fundamentals actually. Significantly increases the engaged distance of light attack starter. So, like, it's kind of like slide dash from Kingdom Hearts. I think the one thing that's getting me at the moment is that heavy attack has a charge up, so it's more like it's a very long charge up. You can see that. So it's not just a strong hit, but like an actual wind up. And then I press it again to attack. Oh wow, just look at this. Just look at this environment here. That's another altar. Right. It looks like it's just decoration.
Master said something.
It also seems like the kind of game where I need to like consider my inputs, because like every staff is not a single attack. Like every press of the button isn't a single attack. It's going to be a couple of swings. Thinking back to like Kingdom Hearts again. I mean, I did play that rather recently. Oh, that's like it even has like a little insert in the boulder. Oh. Also, like during that opening fight, like, I kept trying to double jump for some reason. It's like I was wondering if I could, but I can't. Ooh. Oh, look at that! Look at this is just the level designer in me, like kind of like enjoying it. But like I'm going up the hill, and it's gently revealing the building, and it's like, yeah, that's like a great reveal in the distance. Like, because like that's just they've clearly studied the craft. Like this might be their first game out, but they've clearly like studied the craft of good level design and just good game development in general. You know, like they're just doing their best, and yeah. thinking of that talk about revealing landmarks in Breath of the Wild. Well, if I only say that, that's not going to be very descriptive. But like there was a way to like reveal stuff by occluding objects in front of it, and then like it moves away in a certain direction when you walk towards it. Although there's also like that thing from Portal 2 to kind of what's this? Meditate. Hi. Hi, Shiro. This just looks amazing. Oh, and I get a free skill point. Okay. Oh, really? Yeah. This is a bit of. I usually do them on the weekends, but this game came out yesterday, and like, why did they release that? Like, if I had something to criticize about this game so far, it's that they released it on a Tuesday. So like, I'm just playing this like only for an hour or two immediately before I have to leave for the day. But I am taking my time, you know, and like this is just wow. And the fact that it runs smoothly, like how is it running so smoothly? This might possibly be one of the first Unreal Engine 5 games I'm playing. Oh, invisible wall, okay. But yeah, I'm just enjoying this opening. Like, if you can play it, if you can get it yourself, go ahead and do that. Like, I don't mind. Like, this is the game where, like, what is it? It's only been 40 minutes so far, and I'm like, I like, they want us to, like, soak this in and enjoy this journey. You know, like, nothing coloured by other people playing, or anything like that. I've even heard things about how long this game is, and it's like, it's hard to say, because like, even though you could clear it in like 20-30 hours, like there's like apparently tons of secrets once you get to the end of, like, once you get to the later chapters. Okay, so I was pressing the attack slowly there, so it looks like the third attack in the combo is a double hit. Yeah, like that. Oh. If all else fails, follow the rabbits. Wait, did I just lose a ton of health for some reason? Actually, I should go back to that vantage point. So I was meditating here. I obviously can't jump down. So I probably need to get to these buildings and find a path towards them. Old bell. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I missed this. Oh, and it's leading me towards the... Yeah. It's like, follow the lights. This thing... I probably should have noticed that earlier. It's a shame I can't zoom in. Just... Look at that lighting. It's so natural. Wow, look at that. Look at the detail on those leaves. Oh, there's a shop. That's interesting. I can sell stuff too. Yeah, I'll just sell all that. Set spells, reignite spells. Oh, I can I can reallocate the skill points freely. Okay. No, I don't need to do that. Set spells. Don't need that. I only have one.
Hey, wait! You don't think you can just parade in, do you? It's not that simple. Let me transform you into a golden cicada, so you may follow the fires ahead and scout this mountain unnoticed.
Wait a minute, this sequence? This was in the gameplay demo. It's like it was just... And I am a bug. Okay.
It might be humble, but my shrine is very versatile. You'll get it soon.
Okay.
In the depths of Black Wind Mountain, there are secrets galore. The cicada form...
I can fly. I can straight fly. Okay.
This form does not last forever. Should you find yourself lost, just follow my voice. Now, off you go.
Rusted monk is roaming again.
Well, it's nice that there are navigational aids, like pointing to this next shrine. De-transform. Oh. Oh, the locational sound. Like I can wear my headphones for this. Well, that was interesting. A long time ago, when men were all babes, there was a land of the free. Yes, and his eyes to reach Gundam. His very own utopia, and the striving in the sinking soul. Man can see Gundam. Sorry, that song's been stuck in my head for the last few days.
Off that beast. In the backyard is Black Wind Gwai's ally, calls itself Ling Schutzer. Considering your strength, I suggest you get away while you can, little monkey.
They get away? That sounds like a great boss fight. Ooh, craft armor. Allows using the gourd while sprinting. Oh, so it's like everything seems to have an effect here. Okay, let's get that. Oh, an instant equip prop. That's always a nice prompt to have. Like when you craft it, instantly equip. So, I wonder what the goal of this game is, because like obviously this isn't like Journey to the West, because that journey's been done, right? So like even though I was talking about like singing about Gandhara and stuff like that, but I'm guessing the goal is to collect the 6 parts of the Monkey King again. So like this, it's not like a particular goal of going west.
Once you pass that gate, there's no turning back.
Challenge accepted. Ling Schutzer. Oh, he's licking my blood? That's great. Sound prompt. I could hear it, so I know when it's expiring. Oh, ouch. Ow, ow. Oh, he's licking. Okay, he's fond of the blood he's drawing, isn't he? Okay, I'm rolling prematurely now. I need to watch his hands. I might need to try a second time.
So I think I'm going to take this death. Yeah. So I'm kind of reflexively rolling too soon because like there is like that delay before the hit. It's kind of a bit of a feint. Huh. Wukong lifted the downs to have a closer look, only to find it was a grey wolf beside it, crafted by... You know what's great? The Monkey King's immortal, so... I can also backtrack as well, which is nice. Right, so I can be direct. Like, can I be allocate you? There's mine. Okay. Oh wait, no, I have 2 sparks. I don't need to reallocate. I haven't tried these stances yet. Resolute counterflow. Alright, actually. So here we go. Extends the immobilization. So this will be useful. Stack up the 5 times, stack up the 10 times. And this also increases the damage. Right, let's try that. And I can backtrack. It's not really clear if this is like a linear game or open game yet. Either way, it's like it's an adventure, you know, it's like you're moving forward. Backtracking implies that there will be an open area, but let's see if I can get through this, because I only have 1 more hour before I need to go. That's exactly 1 hour left. Let's see. Let's take a look around here. Ooh, another bell. And I can't ring it. Okay. Right, I don't have the stances. I need to unlock them first. Oh, and he's just waiting for me. Okay. I'm just being aggressive straight off the bat here. Oh, it has a full heal when I drank it. Oh, I couldn't do it. Ha! Right as he was about to hit me. Ow.
There we go.
You surprised me. Now that it's dead, you might as well take a good look around. A great pill the Black-winged Guide gifted the wolf. Finding it would be a deserving reward for that fight.
Pill. So, I was essentially being too cautious, it seems. Like, I wasn't taking advantage of every opportunity. But it seems like immobilizing and freezing and just taking, like, really throttling him, that was what helped. So. Hey y'all, hi. I wonder if I need to move forward and find it, or if it's lying around here. Am I like misinterpreting what he said? Or... You're hype. So like you've seen people hyped about this game, but you have no clue what it is. So, oh, I think that's it. No. Okay. Well, you kind of just missed the boss fight, unfortunately. So this has been like hyped for a couple years now, but it's essentially really it's been described as the first AAA game coming out of China, because like there hasn't really been a game with this high production value coming out of that country yet. And like I think this has been happening in recent years, where it's like other countries around the world, other than the most expected ones, coming up with AAA games. Like, you know, like for example, Poland coming up with The Witcher 3 and Cyberpunk. Those are really the first big AAA games coming out of Poland. And Witcher 3, you know, that was the really big blockbuster of them also representing like Polish folklore, and this might be it. Yeah, okay, here's a pill. Increases maximum health. Massively increases health in just a tiny bit. Because you know, like Witcher 3, that was a big blockbuster, and it really was strongly based off of like Polish folklore and traditional stories and stuff like that. And this is essentially the same for China. Like, this is based on Journey to the West. You know, you're playing the Monkey King, you know, the immortal trickster creature born from a stone boulder, and it's basically just a romp through ancient fantasy China. And the amount of care they've put into making this game, like I've only played for like an hour so far, and it's impressive. Like I even showed like the developer message at the beginning, and it's like, it's telling us to like, instead of saying, you know, like we've worked hard on it and stuff like that, it's saying take your time, enjoy it. Don't just enjoy the bosses, enjoy the atmosphere, enjoy the world. And which is a big thing for me, because like I grew, like I'm Asian, like I'm Vietnamese, so I grew up on Journey to the West, like not as much as like someone from China would have, but you know, I was still exposed to like monkey magic and like, you know, Chinese kung fu films, and so like, you know, I knew who the Monkey King was as a character, and for a really in-depth adaptation to have it look so beautiful as well, it's like, I really am just gonna take my time with this. Well, when I say developer message at the start, I was just looking at like on Steam, like it didn't show up at the beginning of the game, but it was just saying, it's like, you know, this is our pride and joy, it kind of represents Chinese culture. You know, it's because... Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. I broke a boulder by accident. They even have like animations for this chest. It's just that little detail. Something that's kind of been getting me so far is that like all of these enemies are blending into the environment. Like they're not trying to hide, it's just natural colors. But they do telegraph themselves by still speaking. Oh, look at that tree. I wonder what that is. I was clearly meant to focus on it. And there's lanterns. Oh, look at that. Something I kind of want to point out though is that like I actually nearly missed the streaming time for this. Like I set it for my usual time on Sundays, right? And I did consider like a couple of different times on when to stream this because it's Wednesday morning, you know. I considered doing it on Saturday instead of Sunday because I've been doing my streams on Sunday. But then I thought, you know, like let's just do a couple of hours right after the game comes out. Oh, look at that shadow. And I also missed my alarm. So like I have a daily alarm, of course, but I ended up just sleeping for an extra hour. Because obviously it's like, you know, after this I am going to like really be frustrated when I need to leave today. Because yeah, it's like I saw it ring, and then like I turned it off, and I thought, okay, well I guess I might as well go up. And then I opened my eyes again, and it's like, wait, it's an hour later. What? What? Oh, look at that bamboo. Just the way it's framed. Like this entire path is framed. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna have the itch. Okay, so don't charge up the heavy attack. I died right before the try. Oh, that's a bit of a mean place to put it. Okay, so I kind of need to think of my combo. Because the heavy attack, I'm not really using that, am I? Ah. Oh, back here. Right. Oh, I have a couple more sparks. I wasn't even paying attention. Sorry. Engage distance of light attack starter. Grants more focus. I should probably do something with the increasing this health. Well, I don't mean abuse it, but it's like, it's really about input delay. So like, right, so that's how long it takes to do the hit, right? So like when I do that, heavy attack, so I need to think of like how to lead into that. So because they're separate attacks, I can't seem to smoothly go, yeah, so I can't seem to smoothly go into the heavy attack. I can charge it up, but it seems like more of an opener, or when it's enemy stunned. Because during that fight before, I was trying to like do a light, heavy, and that's not happening. So like, light, heavy, and there's no heavy attack. Light, heavy, nope. So there's no linking, there's no combo linking with light and heavy attacks like in a fighting game. So like if I run, so that's a, yeah, it's a great opener when you're charging towards an enemy or something. Also, it seems like I can regain experience by fighting the same enemies. So I still get I can grind if I really wanted to, it seems. So that was me being aggressive rather than really being able to dodge. Classic Zelda, breaking pots for money. How long have these pots been lying around too? Because it's like, it's not like just stuff from the soldier's guard room that I'm breaking. It's like, it's just been lying around here, like in ruins that people have built. It's like,
Long now I will be caged, now free in nature's sea.
just look at that light. I just love the lighting. Oh, hello, who is this?
Have you seen those nameless souls adrift on your path? Their wheels float aloft, never to fade. Shame, your god serves little purpose, and mine answers solely to me. I know a way to guide the souls, mend their paths, and set them free. It will aid you.
Did you see that when he was writing on the parchment, or on the paper rather, like the ink was following
This gourd,
the brush? Like, that's cool.
though humble, may save the lost, banish their obsession.
It's a tiny little detail.
Guide them.
The blessed gourd. Okay. So, what
For
are
one
you
as
selling?
destined as you, there can be no turning back. We are like tumbleweeds, drifting through life, with a destiny beyond our grasp. Fair sights fade, but with ink I bid them stay. The road has claimed you, now you must see it through. Your heart will guide you further. We shall meet again.
Who is this?
Fair sights fade, but with ink I bid them stay. The road has claimed you, now.
Okay, so what does that even mean? Like my gourd has the ability that absorbs will now. I was about to say souls. Wasn't I already doing that? I kind of want to see my face. Damage bonus at critical health. When kindness fails to teach, malice will prevail. Does every item have a proverb on it? How many copper things is this? Copper coins is this thing even worth? Curio. There we go, there's a spark. You get a spark, you get a spark, everybody gets a spark. Okay, so I should probably put a point into one of these stances to learn what these actually are. Pillar stance. Because that seems to be what the focus bar does. So if you look at, is it sprinting or charging? Oh, here's the light, heavy attack thing. It's like if I stayed in this stance, I would have been able to like do that light, heavy combo. It looks like. Let's get a. Yeah, I probably should have gotten that. Let's get this instead, just see what it's like. I can get that one later, so. So like, yeah, so if you kind of look at where I am, you know, right under my chest, which is a little bit awkward, that's where this stance thing is. Just if you just stare there, so. Yeah. So that's pillar. So up is pillar, left is something. Maybe the default starts. Oh, and it changes my heavy. Right. So I guess the stances change the heavy. Oh yeah. I kind of want an option to like just hide the mask I'm wearing, because I kind of want to see the face. Like, I'm not really a big fan of like things that cover the face. Where does this go? Wow, I didn't even let him hit me. Not even a strike back. Oh, invincible. I saw you. And I see you. Oh, I can imagine myself getting lost easily in this, because like it's such a natural looking forest. Oh, did you see the mask eyes glow? That's kind of cool. Alright, let's see if this is the way forward. Oh, okay. This looks like a threshold I shouldn't cross.
This humble one's name is Guangmo. Should my demise come by your hands, please pass this message to my master. Searching for deity, mortals do aspire. Craving immortality, Yao Guai's surely will.
These lines are great. So we've got a wind spirit. Insufficient mana. Oh, I have mana bar? Oh, that's great.
Come on, come on. There we go.
My master is possession obsessed.
I love that slowdown.
You
It just
just
reminds me
like
of
him.
Kingdom Hearts again.
When Mo. When you
Oh, that's what it does.
remember now, the evil monks abetted Elder Ginger to burn the great sage and the tongue monk alive. That's these two. I
Oh,
thought
so it's
they
a
were
full
already
heal.
turned into ashes by that fire. Who would have thought they had turned into Yaoguais?
So it seems to be a full heal immediately after a boss or on certain circumstance. What was I going to say? I was going to say something about... Oh, I've already forgotten. So this seems to be the way forward. Oh, let's get a shrine. I was gonna say something, but then that boss fight started. But yeah, this has been fantastic, hasn't it? Not that. Cultivate spirits. Oh, shapeshift. Call forth snakes. Watch demo. So let's get that. So let's see what this spirit thing is. Spirit cultivated. So I'm surprised, like I've only just realized I have mana. So I should probably look at what kind of inventory item stores there. Let's see, yarn, crafting ingredients, damage reduction. Oh, okay, so that might be useful for boss fights. Evil repelling, medicine, burnt and poisoned. So nothing that restores my mana. And that's already... Man, that icon is tiny. It's D-pad up, so that's fine. Longevity decoction, maximum health. Oh, these might just be for fixed items. Okay. That or it's a preset. Let's just look at armor. Moderately increases sprint speed. When sprinting, each second increases attack. Oh, that's great. Plus, it also shows my face, which is nice. That's better. Man, I am gonna feel so bad when I have to actually stop the stream. Right, 20 minutes. That's great.
So like, I'm trying to come into this without preconceptions, right? But, and so that means I'm gonna like avoid spoilers and stuff. But it doesn't change the fact that I did read some things, because you know there are pre-release reviews, and I remember one of them being that apparently it's easy to get lost. But so far I haven't gotten lost. Like I made a mistake and didn't see a cave entrance, but at that meditation spot earlier. But so far, like there was even people saying apparently there was also like a statement saying like that everything kind of looks the same, but like we're in a forest. Like of course everything looks the same. like what else is the forest supposed to be? Oh no mana, right. Let's try this transformation. Oh wait, no, I need focus on that, okay.
These snake guys are nothing to fear. Snake gall steeped in drink, though, makes a fine tonic to flush malady. Here, here, young friend. Be my guest in...
All you see are trees. Well, yeah. Like what, I mean, I guess like what kind of criticism is that? It's like, oh, everything looks the same. You're venturing through the forest, like untamed wilderness. Of course everything looks the same.
Well, well. I'd stake you're one more monkey from Mount
This
Wah
voice
Wah.
actor.
I've met many of you. The rank of birth.
Ah,
you all ought to call me
upgrading.
forefather. But I'm just an old monkey.
Replace your drink and add
banished to the
soaks.
mortal world.
Gold gem. Okay.
I brought treasure troves down to this realm. Have a look if something catches your fancy.
That's so British. Awaken wine worm. Okay. So, you know, I didn't even really know you could make wine out of coconut, but. Increase gourd uses. So I already have 5 charges because of the pre-order bonus, so like I don't need to upgrade this straight away. So this is the part that's kind of souls coded because you can upgrade your healing.
There's no going back to the court now.
I guess a lot of action adventures now, it's like they have that system of like the Estus flask, which is a great system, like, I'm not gonna lie. Like the alternative, because like, there's basically like 3 different, like, so far there's been like 3 like different ways of healing in action adventures. The first one is health pickups, and then we eventually moved on to like just regenerating health, and that lasted for like a decade, but now we've like, the Souls games kind of established this idea of like a replenishing healing item that you keep. So like there's no regenerating health, but you need to like to a certain degree, it's kind of like the middle ground. It's like it's not regenerating, but but you have to manually trigger the heal. But it is regenerating, right? Like you have a regenerating potion, but you have to trigger it manually. That's a better way to phrase it. And I think at this point, like, if that exists, I probably wouldn't call it like a Souls mechanic anymore, because it's kind of firmly established itself in the action adventure genre as a healing method. But of course, you know, like if you want to simplify it and dumb it down, you can just say like, oh, this is another Souls, like, yeah, cool. Oh man, the moss on that. Look at I like how it's like, you know, like these boulders are all jagged too. It's like, ooh, look at that. That reflection. And the cutscene.
Hailed bird, what dimmed your shine? Past's grip beyond our grasp. The future.
Oh, right.
remains
Now I
with us.
remember what I was going to say. So, I was looking at a trailer yesterday, like one of the official trailers on the channel,
Late is the hour, young one.
and there was a
which you
comment from the
choose to
developer saying, you know,
stay
thank you, we worked
tranquil
hard on the translation.
Pray tell, to what end
It's
do
another
you
fight,
seek?
isn't it? It's great. I don't have any map. Like, how do I restore my map?
Denying fate means
Okay, so it's kind of an awkward moment to talk about the translation during a boss fight, but the short of it is, they mentioned who translated the Chinese dialogue into English, and
not without a stir.
they mentioned that the translator is actually the Chinese translator for Discworld. And the Discworld novels by Terry Pratchett, it's notoriously difficult to translate into anything other than English because it's so coded into English pop culture and puns and stuff. So like having a successful Chinese translation of all things, that's kind of impressive. And I'm dead because I was trying to talk about that. But like I don't know the Chinese translation, but the fact that the translator has that claim, like he's the one responsible for bringing Discworld to China, and he successfully translated it. And to have him translate it back and translate this into English, like that's the kind of like thing on a resume that you can trust, because like you have to be very, very skilled in both languages in order to translate something like Discworld, a fantasy. And so far I've just been impressed by these lines. Like everything fits, everything is concise, every word seems to have been selected carefully. Like I saw it in the trailer, like the first line of English dialogue, and I thought, oh, that's like, for some reason I could just feel the meaning in every word choice. And do I have any skill points? No. And yeah, it's like I'm kind of just really liking all this poetry, all these short lines, because you know, the Chinese language. Like I have studied Chinese, not that much. Like I was very young when I did it, but I was more gravitating towards the Japanese when I grew up. But even then, it's like I still knew, I could recognize that it's a very dense language. You know, it's like the same could be said about, you know. So being able to like especially when it comes to like line time, like being able to squeeze the words into like into the same extent of time.
A ripper away. Denying fate means
Ow.
it engulfs all. The power of water. Can you feel this?
Ow. Okay, I need to let go of the heavy butt.
And bliss, summoned by deeds. Do you still not see it?
Oh, really? It was a cutscene defeat. Okay. Oh.
You have forced my...
Is there a second phase?
Now you shall face what I truly am.
Of course he's a river serpent. Right, I'm instinctively pressing L1 to do magic instead of L2. I need to fix that. Oh, there we go. I mean, I was doing well in that second phase just by mashing him, but... Alright. I guess I could try that... Wait, did I unlock that other stance yet? I did... Oh, I need a focus point. Right. Okay. So I guess this is going to be the last fight I do. Hopefully I have time to like actually defeat him before I need to go. I'm probably also going to save that snake transformation for the second phase. I need to do the first phase again, don't I? There we go. That's the light heavy. Let's take a breather. Ow. I'm just rolling. Okay. Let's see. Can I skip this?
You have forced.
Nope, I can't skip it. Okay.
Now you shall.
Oh wait, no, there it is. There it is. Let's skip it.
I truly.
Oh, seriously? Aww. That's just bad luck.
Foster.
So I have another, so that the gourd actually heals a percentage, which is nice. Like it means that it will scale with my health. So like another option is where is it? Self-advance. Reignite the sparks. So pillar has been interesting to me, so I could concentrate on that, take a point away from this temporarily. Grants more focus. I can take that away because I'm not really noticing it. And I could just give myself more health. Yeah, so that's just survivability. It's a tiny bit of health. So let's see if that gives me a tiny bit of edge, and then I'll stick to like pillar stance because that was actually working for me. And I'm probably going to say one more try, unfortunately. If I do a fourth try, I'd be pushing it, but let's see how quickly I die in this attempt. Oh, seriously? I couldn't even cast it.
Power of water. Can you feel it?
My frame rate appears to be starting to plummet.
Bane and bliss, summoned by deeds. Do you see?
Oh right, I should probably consider the fact that you should never monologue. So like that was actually just him giving me an opening.
You have forced my hand.
Oh, no, I just say summon the snakes. Ow. Okay, so this doesn't seem to be working. My frame rate's actually pretty bad now. I'm wondering if... So like, one possibility is that it's the water, the other one is that I'm loading too much and it's causing too much garbage. Of course, I'm not sure. Okay, so let's do one final try, but with the water settings turned off. Reflection. Let's try that and see what my frame rate's like. But if I die this time, I need to stop. So.
Get it engulfed.
That's a devastating combo. At least I summoned it. Man, the amount of camera swings. I think the second phase is really the troubling part, because like the first phase is already...
My hand.
No more heals. Oh, so close. Only one more combo, I'm sure. If only I dodged like one of the attacks. One more attack. Okay, so yeah, I need to stop here, because I am actually like really close to needing to leave now. So yeah, this has been amazing, hasn't it? Like this has been an amazing sight. I really just wanted to like just play it straight away after it came out. I considered so many different things. You know, it's like doing like just waiting 5 or 6 days to stream it on a Saturday or Sunday, but like I'm thinking of that message, that post that they made when the game came out, and it's like it's one of those things you really gotta enjoy slowly, and you gotta soak in the atmosphere. So if you're on the fence about it, like my kind of hope for this stream is like if you're on the fence about it, these 2 hours were convincing to make you make a decision. because like I'm not actually a big fan of Souls games either. Like I've played a good number of them, but you could say that this isn't really a Souls game, or you could say that, you know, there's something more to it. But I think this is kind of its own thing, where they really did try to like kind of stand on the shoulders of like everything that came before, and kind of like be inspired by everything, and also giving their own take on it. You know, like it feels very much like an action adventure. And yeah, it has those Souls controls, but like I don't really like making that comparison, because aside from that, it's like it makes me feel like it feels more like an action adventure rather than something explicitly inspired by Dark Souls or something like that, which everyone's going to compare it to. But yeah, I'm going to have to end it here, unfortunately. I'm just going to put end screen on now. And yeah, it's like, wow. I'll see you guys around. Like, if you're watching this now, it's like, I'm going to take a break on, like, obviously this was meant for the weekend, but I'm not going to do another one for that. But I will see you guys around. Adios. I got to go to work. And, yeah, I hope this has, like, convinced you, or made you, like, just appreciate the game. So, bye bye, 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 bye bye.